Hey guys, Cody with CJC Off-Road, and today I'm going to be talking about how to order a Carli suspension kit for your 2014 or newer Ram 2500 truck. Now this may seem like something that's super elementary, something that doesn't need explaining, but we get plenty of calls on this, so we figured we'd make a video to help you guys out. There's two different height suspension systems. You have a 2.5 inch suspension system as well as a 3¼ inch suspension system. Now the 2.5 kits are traditionally called leveling kits. That is just a front coil. It brings the front of the truck up to match the rear. And then there's two different shock packages now. There's the Fox 2.0, which is a standard leveling kit. It's 2 coils, 4 shocks. It runs $9.99. And then you have the pin top leveling kit, which comes with those same coil springs, but with 4 custom tuned King 2.5 shocks with all the Carli upgrades like the stainless shafts and the better seals. And then that kit also includes the track bar, which as of now runs $33.36 for that full package. So that's going to be what you have as an option for a leveling kit. Now, as far as upgrades, there's a handful of upgrades that you can make to those kits. The first is gonna be the torsion sway bar, which we have videos. There's other videos out online. And the torsion sway bar, again, is just gonna free up anytime one wheel travels differently from the other. Pulling in a gas station driveway when your change flies in your lap or your coffee comes in your lap. Once you add that sway bar, it really lightens those one wheel blows and helps the truck from rocking side to side. So it's an excellent upgrade. It is also something you can do at a later date, so don't feel pressured to order that with your leveling kit initially, because it is always something you can add later. The next upgrade is going to be the fabricated radius arms. We've touched on these before. The fabricated radius arms are an extremely heavy duty version of the radius arm that goes under your truck. Your truck is equipped with them from the factory. And these heavy duty arms have a Johnny joint in the back. So instead of having a bushing that binds when it moves and things like that, the Johnny joint just allows for a lot more movement. They're also way strong, compared to stock, although we have yet to see a factory one fail, as well as the limited strap tabs that are included. Those are also a cool option for guys running the bigger shocks. Now we do also list the option for the Carli radius arm drops on the leveling kit page. A very, very small margin of trucks need those just to get a little bit of caster correction. Again, we typically do not advise ordering those with the kit because it's really not needing it. Somewhere you could save money and even put that money into a sway bar. However, if your truck does have an issue, this could be the remedy. So again, this leveling kit is just a front coil spring, so you will maintain the full towing capacity and hauling capacity of your 2500. Next, we have the 3¼ inch systems. Now there's 3 systems here. There is the commuter, backcountry, and pin top. All of these kits use the same springs as well as the same hard parts, but the shock packages are different. So the commuter has a non-reservoir Fox 2.0 IFP shock. And so that is basically what it implies. It is a commuter shock setup. This is great for guys that spend all their time on the highway. This setup is marked by Carli as not for off-road. That is to encourage you not to try to emulate the jumping videos that you see or the hard off-roading. However, if you are pulling off the highway to go camping, things like that, as long as it's at a low speed, the commuter shocks will work for you. Next, you have the backcountry shock package. Now the backcountries, those shocks are a reservoir Fox 2.0 shock. This is something you would want if you're doing a little bit more spirited driving off-road, spending a lot of times on leased roads to go hunting, taking the long way to the lake and things like that. And next we have the Carli pin top shock packages. Again, this is a Carli tuned King shock, so it's not just an off-the-shelf King. It comes with the stainless shock shafts, Carli's own design pistons, as well as the upgraded seals that King offers. It is not the most basic shock they offer. So cost-wise, you want to factor that in when trying to compare them. Also, you have the custom tuning that works with their springs and so forth. But the pin tops, those are really going to be useful in all situations. Your on-road ride is going to improve as well as your off-road ride. So whether you are commuting to work during the week or spending the weekend out on the trails, trying to drive the beach and do some camping, barbecuing, things like that, these shocks are going to work well in all situations. All right, so in 2020, Carli Suspension will be releasing the Dominator shock package for these 2014 2500 trucks. This is a King 3.0 shock package. It is King 3.0's both front and rear. It utilizes some custom weld-on mounts as well as high clearance brake lines and a few other supporting hardware pieces. These shocks are going to be mainly for the guys who want to smash on their truck off-road and really put it through its paces. Some of the videos you see us post of us putting the trucks to use, this is the package you're going to want if you're going to want to do that same kind of thing on the weekends. So yeah, that is the differences between the shock packages. Next, we also have the torsion sway bar option on the 3-inch kit. Now with the 3-inch kit, the torsion sway bar is something you're going to want to make the decision on right away because you're either going to need to purchase the sway bar drops or the torsion sway bar. So if you add the torsion sway bar later, the blocks will basically become paperweights, and so you can save a little money by ordering that up front. Again, the sway bar over uneven terrain and one-wheeled hits is going to greatly lighten the feel that you feel in the cab, keep things from flying out of the center console in your lap, and just make the truck feel all around more predictable. Now, next option we have is the fabricated radius arms. Again, a high clearance, heavy duty version of your factory arm with a better moving bushing. Aesthetically, it also looks killer and really helps round out the package on your truck. And yeah, that's basically the options for the 3 1/4 inch systems. If you do have the air ride in the rear, the standard 3 1/4 inch system does not work. However, we are in the process of setting up a kit that'll work with the air ride trucks with some help of some third-party parts to work with the Carli suspension on an air ride truck. If you have any more questions, comment down below, shoot us an email, send us a phone call, anything like that. Thanks for watching. If you like our content, please subscribe to the channel and keep an eye out for more videos. Thanks.